I'm lying alone right now in my room, back in my own room, and it's been quite some time since I last discussed about being a misanthrope. Just to recap, there was a video that says that why I am a misanthrope, and I will discuss at length. I've written about this, but more on a subjective kind of explanation, not on a personal level. So now, let's do a short personal view on who I am and what I am. Who I am is really complicated. What I am is easier. I am a misanthrope, a 100% true blue misanthrope. Do you know how difficult it is to be me? Because the real nice people are so few. It's like trying to find a diamond in a haystack. To meet abhorrent, disgusting, apart from using all the profanities I can use right now and having YouTube ban my this video, I have refrained from doing that. So I'll just put it very simply. The most repulsive bastards, blah, 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 SOFB, blah, something like that. On the internet, the trolls, and stupid idiots who replies with irrelevant rhetorical rantings about me and things like that. These are the people which I would gladly put a bullet in between their eyes. If they would have stood right in front of me, I would have just drawn my gun and just fired point blank into their face. I don't care who they are, whether they intended that insult or not on the YouTube, but this is how it has been for me. And every day, every single day, I drive from point A to point B, get my things done, and that's just about it. There were times when I really abhor my neighbors banging. I literally drive out into the forest, park my car in the forest, and sleep in the car because I can no longer tolerate, withstand all the banging, the thumping. People are extremely perverted, twisted, and mental. They cannot keep quiet. They need to bang, they need to slam, they need to thump, they need to make noise. They cannot keep quiet. Peace to them is making noise. Peace and serenity to me is the quiet and peace. Quietness, the still of the night, and things like that. But to all this douchebags, the F shitheads. You see like this right now, can you hear? They just have to make noise. They just have to thump, they have to scratch the chairs, they have to do things like that. And it's no use trying to talk to them, because I tried talking to them and it just really riles me up, because they answer you with the most preposterous argument. Why can't I do what I do? I want to do what I want to do. And I don't want to talk about this. It just riles me up really bad. So I've come to a stage where I don't want to communicate anymore with people. Okay, 99.9% of the scumbags in this world are totally unreasonable. They cannot be reasoned with. They cannot be, pleaded with. And they are just self-centered, self-righteous MF. Okay? SOFB. And they are totally anathema to me, right down to my bone marrows. I abhor them right down to my bone marrows. And every single, have you seen the road, how they drive and everything? They kill each other there. It's just me, I, myself, the highway, myself, and things like that. I'm sorry I'm ranting on like this, but this is how it is. Even in a corporate company, in a corporate world, You know, people trade on everybody's dream. They talk about the rat race, you know, and you know, it's just so tiring. Okay, it's so tiring, and I just had about enough of everything right now. So even an iPhone, I mean, it's a fantastic phone. You know, Apple came out with it, and just short of a few dollars, you know, $100 difference, they barter, they scream, they screech like hyenas in heat on just a few $100. Look, if you can't afford the goddamn iPhone, then settle for something smaller like Xiaomi or something like that. You know, what do you want to rent on like that? It's so stupid, you know. And you know, good things are not cheap, are never cheap, and and cheap things are never good, you know, and seldom good. And so these people, they like to, you know, I just can't stand all their bickerings and things like that. And it's not easy doing business now, because you can offer them one of the best thing, iPhone XS Max is one of the best phones. And if you ask me, for the price I paid for it, and the Apple Watch Series 4, okay, see this here, and is it worth it? Yeah, every single dime I paid, I think is worth. It is what you pay, is what you get. I mean, the video is fantastic. Everything, I don't want to mention what has been said and done. I just think that it's beautiful. I'm handling it and I'm holding it and I like it. So to those people who think Samsung, whatever it is, that's your prerogative. Don't come and step on me, okay? You're just very irritating fucks. Anyway, I am a misanthrope, and I really don't have anything to do with people anymore. They are disgusting. They cough, they sneeze right in your face. They contaminate the world with their parasites. They're worse than parasites, actually. They are no better than the fleas, the ticks, and everything. And you know, they come and they go and things like that. And they how small and petty they are. They will just come and throw on my videos, and then they will put a thumbs down. Look, maybe if you're a YouTuber, it really matters a lot when he receives a thumbs down. You think I give a fuck about you giving me a thumbs down? You think what your opinion matters to me? You are so insignificant. You're inertia. Your presence is inertia to me. Maybe you're trying to make noise to the world. That's your prerogative. But to me, you're just another parasite. So, you know, don't bother treading into my videos and stuff like that. And for those who really do enjoy watching my videos, thank you very much. I do enjoy having you as my subscriber. But other than that, you know, they can come and subscribe me and then unsubscribe and subscribe and unsubscribe. Don't they have anything better to do? Their pathetic excuse of a parasitic life? I got better things to do. And I've been wanting to make this video for a long time. I never had a chance to make this video because I'm so busy trying to enjoy my life without the need for people. And anyway, so I spent a couple of nights out in the forest, and last night was at a golf course. And it was pretty okay, but I woke up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. and I decided to go for an x-ray because my back was hurting a little bit, and I was afraid that my thoracic 3 was slipping out of alignment. Anyway, it was okay. Everything's fine now. It's just a little tense because I've been sleeping in the car on a chair. But I'm okay. So I do not know how long I'm gonna last in this world. I don't care. I'm just tired. I guess I'll never ever find the laughing person of my life, because at my age now, everybody look past me. I am just like a glass, transparent glass. They no longer look at an old man like me. And to those who just calls me an old man, so what? I don't care. Okay, when I was younger, I had a lot of suitors. So clearly people are very superficial. I am too, guilty as charged. Not that I'm not. But now I've learned to look beyond the superficiality, and it's got to be the heart too, the character, the personality. But you don't find that anymore, not in this era. You know, it gets worse through time. People evolve into a parasitic kind of a disgusting, repulsive, a nauseating kind of worm. So I don't think I'll find anyone anymore. You get people, you know, shitting on the videos and buying school shorts and, you know, doing ridiculous perversions, okay? And then stupid guys who try to piss me off on the videos too. Sometimes they do succeed, but then again, it's just only for a while, and then, you know, I turn them off. They're out of mind. So there you go. It's 10 minutes now on my video time. I shall not take too much of your time, but clearly the people now that displays their attitude themselves to me is in every way abhorrent, nauseating, and repulsive. I don't find anything interesting with them. They are never genuine in terms of feeling. They never say what they mean, and they never mean what they say. So, you know, they don't say what they think of you. They just pay lip service to you all the time. The smile are all just fake ones, facade, and nothing is real. You meet someone your age, they're always comparing how much they have with how much you have. I met this guy who is my age. He was driving a Grab driver, and we started off fine. Then he called me Jo-san, you know, which is, you know, well, in Japanese means is, you know, you're the boss. So I didn't want him to call me that. So I you know, we became friends. But as we got closer as friends, I'm saying friends, he starts to talk about himself, his assets, and what he has, and how much he has, and what he bought for himself, the condos, the apartments. And then he started to ask me about my assets. He wanted to know what assets I have in Germany, and do I still have all my supercars in Germany? Do I have all my house in Japan, and then what you know, what kind of house I own in Thailand and things like that. And I was thinking, what has friendships got to do with my assets and the amount of money I have in my bank, right? His friendships got to do with all these assets? Is it the measurement of assets? Are we having a competition here of who is more successful in accumulating their wealth here in life, or are we being as genuine friends? So, you know, all the people who are of age, they start to do that. They start to compare. They start to want to compare, and they start to ask you questions. Don't you drive a Merc anymore? Don't you, you know, things like that. And don't you drive anymore? What happened to your car and stuff like that? And you know, even punks do that too. And it's very, very disturbing. It is very disturbing because it's a meaningless conversation to me. We don't touch on anything except what you have and what I have, and who is better at accumulating. I don't know. I don't know where the conversation is leading to, and everybody is fighting to be better than the other one, and I find that it's a constant competition to me. There is no sit down, have coffee, and chit chat, talk about the sun, the stars, the skies, the universe, the cats, dogs. I mean, life is, you know, things like that. I mean, what about general conversation? Yeah, about individual, what you like to eat, and, you know, how you like to eat it. How cool. Anyway, you see the idiot here? He's banging again. So after some time, I realized that I don't need all this kind of meaningless friendship and forced interactions. Meaningless friendship, forced interactions, and things like that. I don't need any more of this anymore. I find it totally fruitless. Do I enjoy the company of students? Yeah, that's where it comes in. Enjoy the company of younger kids, not because I'm a pedophile, but because they don't compare what they have with me. Well, now if their parents upbring them really well, then they are just a genuine, you know, kid. They just want to have fun, and they just go out and take the merry-go-round and play with you and eat with you and things like that. And they don't have enough money, I'll buy for them, and then we just take the seesaw. And they're kids, nice kids like that. And then there are kids that are brought up wrongly, by their parents, very poor parenting, and the moment they look at me like it's Christmas Day and I'm Santa Claus. And they start asking for iPhones and this and that and money to be credited into their bank. And some are worse. Some they think that I'm a scumbag just like their family. So this kid actually in Pechuburi, Robinson, got a friend, and his friend went to call a butch, a dyke. His auntie is a dyke, a lesbian tomboy. And she, being a perverted woman who dressed up as a man, big fat man, likes girls. Girls likes girls, okay, lesbians, okay, or you call dykes, or whatever it is. And she thinks I'm one of them. She thinks I'm a pervert like her, you know. And she works at an immigration in Thailand, and she want to pick a fight with me. Self-righteous bitch, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm using the B word again, but you know, I'm just so sick and tired. I wasn't interested in doing anything. I bought you lunch, you guys lunch. Did I even ask for anything? I was interested in the school uniform, the fabric, cotton, polyester, cotton, 60%, 40%, blah, 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 and things like that. And, you know, I don't know, you know, perverted people, sick. It takes a bad person to think of another person as bad, and because they're, you know, they're contaminated, and so therefore they think everyone is just like them. And so she assumed it. Now, after a few months later, this kid came up to me again online. I said, do you remember you were asking about my uniform? And I told him, go F yourself. So I was still angry, and I shouldn't do that. I know, I regretted that. I really would want to meet him again. He was quite a nice kid. His friend was a dick though, the one who caught the auntie on me. But that other guy was a nice guy. So anyway, in a nutshell, all these years of experience, you know, meeting all the trolls on social medias and the useless people who come to my YouTube channel just to do a thumbs down, and you know, they're really pathetic excuse of a life. And then they add me, subscribe and unsubscribe just to show me it goes up and down. You know, and they take pleasure, the thrill of doing this. I'm not a YouTuber. Okay, I'm nowhere near any YouTuber. My subscribers is so low. Okay, my views are so low, and I don't really for one moment care. Is my videos channels, my YouTube channel is my legacy of my life gone past, because once it's gone, it's gone. Time passes, you know, you never get it back again. So, you know, I never know when I'm gonna kick the bucket, dust to dust, ashes to ashes, and well, if I have to go, I have to go. I'm not afraid to die. You know, I just want to die fast and easy and not ugly. Die in my sleep, that's the best. I slept in the car all the time, hoping to die in the car. I couldn't die in the car anyway. So anyway, that's just about it. I'm sorry I'm ranting on too much. It's almost like 20 minutes now. So this is it. This is why I am a misanthrope, because people suck big time. Not one person is genuine. Okay, I have a good friend here, Anand, but if, you know, I don't know how long friendship lasts all the way, but I do really want to have him as my friend for the rest of my life, or my natural life. And I think I've given up finding the love of my life, the laughing person of my life, because it's never gonna happen. The laughing person needs to be a younger, you know, cute person, but I guess it's never gonna happen, isn't it? So this is just about it. Anyway, you have a good night, and I'm gonna talk a bit more until it hits 20 minutes. I don't know what you guys think, but if you really want to give me an honest comment, do that. Don't insult me, okay? Because the moment you insult me, I'm gonna screw you up. I don't back down from a fight. I don't back down from a quarrel. I give it everything I've got. And reason is this, I know it's pointless, but I just hate you so much, you know? I hate those bastards so much. I know I'm not supposed to use profanity, lest YouTube actually flag my video, and I don't want this video to be flagged because it really explains why I'm a misanthrope. And I'm a misanthrope, okay? People ask me what I am and who I am. What I am is complicated. Who I am is much easier. I'm a misanthrope. Okay, and I alter outcomes. All right, the problem these people they have with me is that they think they still matter, coming in and trolling on me. They don't. I'm all that matters. I'm not here to say please. Okay, and let's make it clear. I'm here to tell them what to do. So, bye.